You could have a new life. I just got a new wife. And I'm home with the gangsters, I'm tryna shoot dice. Made in my shoes tied. Told her look inside the pudding, that's where the truth lies. Young nigga too fly. AMG that coupe ride.
What's good, YouTube? This is the start of part 2 of the series. Um right now it's 10, basically 10:30. I got on the charts not too long ago. I overslept and I did miss a couple entries, so I think it might low-key be no trade day for me, but I'm gonna see if opportunities present itself. Um the trade I feel like I missed was mainly at on gold at 8 o'clock. We had a demand zone right here. So you see how price pushed up pretty aggressively, came back to that area, and then broke the candle. Our entry would have been here, stop loss would have been here. Well, let me just do it like this. Our entry would have been like this, but we missed it, and then your first target would have been right there for your 1-to-1. So this would have been your first target. Your second target would have been the break of these highs right here for liquidity, and then your third target would have been this area right here. So this area you would have been like the final TP and the actual like real TP that we probably would have wanted. But yeah, I missed the move just because I overslept. So as of right now, you also had a 5-minute demand here that just pushed up not that long ago. I was gonna take it, but I didn't take it just because I didn't feel like there was enough momentum at the time. Like it was showing a lot of bearish pressure after tapping that targeted area that I had before. So a lot of times when you get those targeted areas tapped into, price starts to like reverse off of those levels, and before any reversal you do usually need a retest. So I mean, I guess I could have still gotten into it just based off of knowing that price was going to need a retest before it wants to try to come back down. That could have still been a good trade. You would have peaked at 170 pips, only risking 110, 11, whatever it was. So yeah, so possibly price may try to retest this area again before breaking down, or it'll get closer above, and then tomorrow for CPI you'll probably start to push up. Well, this is what I think is gonna happen. I think that price is gonna probably push up. It might just chill here, or you might start to get them retest, but definitely like throughout London and Asian, you may get something like this, and then New York tomorrow, boom, or it'll like be above here chilling before he gets that next push up. I don't really know yet, but maybe CPI will give you that move tomorrow. And then on Nasdaq, Nasdaq right now, I think you could be bullish. You could be bullish because you are pushing. Look, bro, look at this trade from yesterday, bro. Look at this trade from yesterday. If we didn't take profit at the 1-to-1 and we just let it rock, it would have went back into drawdown. But remember how I said today that, I mean, yesterday we could have probably passed the challenge yesterday, because this would have been like the target filling the gap, bro. We could have literally, if we just like let it rock and just chilled, we could have easily passed the challenge yesterday. Just in one trade, but like I said, I didn't want to do that. That wasn't the goal of this series. But that is a crazy move. We never even came back. This is like y'all shit for the RR traders for real. This a 1-to-12, 1-to-12. But yeah. So anyways, Nasdaq, we might be able to get a little entry on Nasdaq. You got price retesting off of this zone, had a low here, didn't break the low. Now you're pushing up. You got a closure on the 30 that is bullish and above that area. So yeah, you might be able to get retest up to this level, but the only problem with this area is like I feel like it's a choppy area. You know what I mean? Like look at all of this chop. You got mad chop right there. So like the question is it gonna just push with momentum, or is it gonna like get you caught up in there in a little consolidation? So I mean, I don't know. You probably have to wait a little bit longer. So if it's a no trade day, it's a no trade day. I'm not gonna stay on the chart that long just because like this is already kind of like getting out of my trading hour anyway. I'm not usually on the chart past like between 10:30 and 11. So maybe a no trade day. Maybe we'll get a trade. Um, could be on this candle for gold maybe, or maybe on Nasdaq. But I'll let you guys know in a couple minutes. So basically we had a 30-minute demand zone that got tapped into. I'm waiting on the break, or actually we just got a break. Let me just look at the 5 really quick. How much time is the scan? Okay. I'm gonna take this. Let me wait.
Order filled.
So basically, we had a 30-minute demand zone that got tapped into. We're getting the break of the high. I don't think that we're gonna get all the way up here. We already tapped our targets kinda, but we might get a little push up just slightly to retest the highs before possible like breakdown. So hopefully we could just get low, quick push, low pop up, and then we could end the day green. I think I should have probably lowered my risk a little bit more, but as long as this closes bullish like this, we should be able to go a nice bullish closure. We got 2 more minutes for that, so yeah, we should be all right. Couple pips off, but now we should be pushing up. Your stop loss technically should be way down here, but I'm not like I said, I'm not expecting a huge move, so I'm waiting for a quick pop. So like I'm not gonna keep my stop loss way down here. Like I know it's like there for now, but I'm gonna probably move my stops up. You know, so let's see, can we get a closure above in the next 2 minutes? That would be really good if we could get the closure above 500. Maybe we could see 5K today on the account. I'm gonna trail my stops, by the way. So as soon as this 15 opens up, if we start pushing up, I'm gonna trail my stops, and then I'll just trail it at like about $500, because we want to see the break of this high, right? And once we get a break of the high, it should be a quick push, and then it'll probably just come back down. If not, then we'll come back down like off the rip, and then yeah. So all right, so we got bullish closure. Can we get a little pop up? Can we get a pop up? I'm gonna start trailing my stops. I want to see a break of this high, but I'm gonna start trailing my stops as we hit our TP. So worst case scenario, we'll come out today with $500, and then we'll just let it wrap. But I want to see a pop, bro. Like but yeah, so like this was our original target anyway, so that's why I trailed my stops there. So now that we're getting that push up, let's see if we could break the high and then just fly up, get a quick fly up, and then go from there. We'll end up closing, but if not, we'll get stopped out with our trailing stop, and then we'll move on to tomorrow's CPI. So possibly get good trades, possibly be no trades. I don't know. CPI be different every time, really. So I do think that we are gonna go up though. We are gonna get a push up. It just might not happen now. Yeah, we're gonna get taken out. Looks like with like 500.
Stop filled.
All right, so yeah, so we're out. Today we made $518. So profit is profit at the end of the day. Obviously not every day we're gonna get $1,000, $2,000, like I think ideally, if I since I woke up late, this would have been the best opportunity to get in right here. So this would have been an extra, this would have probably made us like $1,500 or something, I don't know. But Again, we took a 30-minute entry instead, so we had 30-minute demand zone get tapped into, break of the candle, push up. I do think that price may get that next push up, but it's probably not going to come until 11:30. It's already late, so that's why I didn't really want to hold this trade too much. But yeah, so for this week we're up about $1,500, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next videos.